Well, hello. Yes, we're back. Another race, and we are again. It's 2 Up Tuesday, and we've got the NOMA Superspeedway Series in the Xfinity cars at Talladega. I believe it's Talladega today. So that's awesome. Oh, what a day so far already, flat out. I'm buggered. An early morning swimming lesson with my twin grandsons. Hang on. Yeah, it's working. Just, yeah, a bit softer than I expected. But that's fine. Yes, twin grandsons, swimming lesson. Poppy's turn to go. Yoo-hoo! So that was just fun as. Like, doesn't get much better. And got to do swimming lessons with both of them. Couldn't get Percy to cooperate, so Auntie had a shot at it, and Connor came across to Poppy, and we spent the rest of the time just laughing. So me and Connor laughing at each other. He thought it was hilarious that Poppy goes under the water and comes back up to show him what it's like. But that's fine. They're 8.5 months old. Well, actually, on Friday, they'll be 9 months. And they're not afraid of the water. They've been doing swimming lessons for several months now. They start them pretty young these days, which is good. That's fine. It means they don't get afraid of the water. Anything happens, they're used to the water. They know what to do, and they don't freak out. So as they get older, they do more advanced lessons and stuff like that, obviously. So, but at the moment, it's all about getting used to the water and kicking and splashing and, yeah, that sort of stuff, and buoyancy and what it's like to go under so they don't get afraid of it and that sort of stuff. It's awesome. Good day to Dave Douglas, who was posting comments before I even appeared on screen, so that's great, Dave. Nice to know you're there. The Fosters, Brett Campbell, who subscribed to the YouTube channel a couple of days ago. Cheers, mate. Anybody else who's out there at the moment, drop me a comment on the live stream, and I'll acknowledge you. I'll let you know I know you're there, sort of thing. But yes, so it's been a busy morning, and I got home with about 15 minutes to spare before we go to qual. So miscalculation on my part. I realised that the server opened at 10, not 11. Well, it was 11 o'clock when we were on daylight savings. But since we're not on daylight saving, we're back on Queensland time, so where everything goes backwards. We actually go to qual at 11. So, yeah, I was cutting it a bit close. Considering when I got home, I was absolutely still soaked in my my boardies and T-shirt and whatnot that I was swimming in, so had to change out of that and get some dry clothes on and do all the things I normally do an hour before, or before the server even opens. So yeah, so got my bottle of water and everything's pretty much good to go, I think. So we'll see how it goes. But we're going to go qualifying shortly. I haven't had a chance to run any laps this morning. So I don't think I'm going to even bother to qualify. I think I'll start at the back and just work my way forward. I would have been happy to do so, but I haven't had a chance. I mean, I know Talladega's Talladega, but to be perfectly honest, I mean, without any practice in the session, under conditions, I'm happy to just start at the back this time around. And steering's right this time. Even pump the offset up a touch. I might actually leave that there where it was. So we go with that one. everything's fine so far. Oh, am I the only one that's sick and tired of all the speculation over what the new graphics cards are going to be, and they're supposed to be out at the end of the year? Sick of hearing about it. If they've got no concrete specs or performance figures, don't talk about it. It's just that simple. You know, unless they, it's an announcement that they're coming out sooner or they're being, delayed, then really it's no good telling us what the specs are going to be and what the performance is going to be until the damn cards come out. It's just that simple. So, same with processors. They're already... Intel 12 Gen's just come out. It's like a couple of months old. And the media outlets and YouTube channels are already crapping on about 13th Gen. Look, fuck off. Shove it up your ass. Don't want to know about it. Unbelievable. I'm interested in the new graphics cards as far as when they come out and what the performance is like, because if the speculation and bullshit is actually correct and they have twice the performance of the current cards, then fine, I'll jump on one as long as it's not going to cost me $1,000 for a power supply or stupid shit like that. So or $8,000 for a card, you know what I mean? Otherwise, it's just bullshit. So, yeah. So what do we got? What are we doing? We don't want that. I want that. First I've heard about it. You're talking about the graphics cards. Oh, the YouTube channels are full of them, mate. All the tech channels, that's all they do is crap on about it, and the friggin' things are not even coming out until like at least August, September or later. But they just keep crapping on about it because they've got nothing else to talk about. So, it's the way it is, I suppose. 10 minutes to do 2 laps. I might just keep an eye on what the times are they're running, because I've got no idea what my time will be, and I can't remember what it was last time. So, yes, oh yeah, I saw it. Yeah, obviously, yeah, 22. Yeah, could be bigger, but it's all right. We make do with what we've got. 22. We'll see what the boys do. Ah, right, Edward, how are you? So Edward and James are there. I'm not actually seeing practice times for several of the guys. 51.3, 51.1, Jesus. Oh, okay. To hell with it. Let's rock and roll. Two flying laps this time, but it's a longer session, so. But yeah, what the hell. Have a crack, see how it goes. It's on my race steering ratio. I don't know how much difference it'll make. Normally having it a bit lighter and loose, it gets at least, you know, it is possible to actually pull a couple of hundredths or even a tenth out of it.
Green. Here comes your first time lap. One more lap. Checker flags out.
Jesus, 4 thousandths of cracking a 53.9. Wow. Hey, Luke Tree here. How are you, mate? Yeah, I gave it a good shake in quali, but looks like I'm 6th, so I'm 8th now. 54.004. I was really hoping for a high 53. Needed to be a 53.81 or better to get pole, but there you go. It's the way it is. Yeah. I mean, it was, you know, the steering set for the race, not for practice or quali or anything. I might have been able to pull another tenth or a few hundredths out of it if I'd actually changed the steering, but I didn't bother. It's not bad. 10th. We'll see how it goes, eh? After the last couple of races, I'd really like to get a clean one in and finish well towards the pointy end. Sunday was yet another bloody disaster. Getting cleaned up 3-4 times in the first half of the race, so having to use my fast repair on the first lap. You know, it's just stupid things happening. People throwing trucks at me, flying trucks and through the air, and you know, just when you think you're safe, somebody throws a bloody pickup truck at you. And then yeah, I think that was when I used my fast repair, and then somebody drove across in front of me. But I watched the live stream. I haven't watched the replay, but I watched the live stream again. Afterwards, a couple of days later, I actually noticed that the guy that came across in front of me and I T-boned him, it wasn't actually his fault. He got hit by somebody who hit the wall and decided to come down the track and straight into the oncoming vehicle. But at the same time, it didn't look like he was trying to stop or anything. He thought he was clear, and he wasn't. So then he got pushed across in front of me, and that pretty much wrote me off and finished my day. So I had engine trouble and just wasn't worth carrying on. So I was quite upset that day. I had a lot of, just a lot of frustration in it. So we'll see how it goes. And I think I got, I got taken out when I got hit and launched into outer space. I think it was Tuesday last week in this corresponding race at, was it iRacing Superspeedway or somewhere? So yeah. Elon Musk would have been proud of that one, which launched it pretty well. So we'll see how we go. But it looks like I'm starting 10th. A lot of people are not actually bothering to qualify. All wanting to start at the back. It's half the field. So half the field's at the back. Just having a look and see who's there actually. Schroeder, Brad Saxton, Hunter Leach, Taylor. There's a few race winners in amongst that lot at the back. We'll just have to see how it goes, won't we? Come on. 2, 1. Change session. So it's going to put me on the outside, but not as bad at Talladega as he's been on starting on the outside at Daytona.
1 lap to green. Line up on the outside.
We've put in plenty of fuel to finish the race.
Pit road is closed.
Right, turn them off now. Go back. 22 laps of fuel. See how we go. Yeah, half the field was at the back. Yeah, a quote for the ages. Yeah. Yeah. I know it didn't quite come out the way I meant it. Yeah. Yeah, half the field didn't qualify, so yeah. That's what I meant. Yeah. I never thought about it at the time, but yeah, yeah, it's an odd thing to say, I suppose, yeah. Bit obvious, really, half the field's at the back. But anyway, not really what I meant. We'll see how we go. And what it basically means is there's quite a few guys at the back there that are going to be pushing to get through from the rear of the field. So we'll see how we go as far as incidents are concerned. I just want to get a clean run in, you know. Just like I say, the last 2 or 3 races have been an absolute bloody debacle. So we'll see how we go. And remember that this race is being broadcast by, was it Max Speed TV, with Bobby Johnson on the mic and pushing the buttons. So that's also available to take a look at later, which is what I generally do. When it's all said and done, I usually just lay back and put it on TV and watch to see how it actually went from the outside, you know. As long as I don't have anything else I've got to go and do first. We'll see how we go.
Get ready, going green.
Right, thank you. How quick will somebody want to go 3 wide?
Cars in.
Because I'm expecting it. Oh, come on.
Green flag, green flag. Car inside.
Sorry, Richard, my shit wouldn't go in
Hold your
second.
line. Still there. Clear, clear. Inside.
Alright, we'll get back up.
Hold your line. Clear, clear. Inside. Still there.
Reminder, stage
Hold your line.
20 and 40 tonight.
Thank you,
Clear
Joe.
inside. Car inside.
It's all good, man.
25.
Real
Car outside.
Sorry about that again.
You're in the middle, 3 wide. Hold your line.
Clear outside, 2 wide.
Hold your line. Hold your line. Hold your line. 3 wide, good stop.
Look at this guy.
Clear all around. Yellow, yellow, yellow. Line up single file. The road is closed.
The fuck is he?
Yeah, you gotta do a better
10,
line of
chop.
better
Check
job of holding
70.
the fucking
8,
line,
chop.
bro.
Catch stop 900. 6, chop.
Ugh.
24, who got it? Who got it to you?
The 131, he's swerving all over the place. Going in.
Rubbish. Rubbish. I just watched the replay. All you wanted to do was squeeze down between 2 cars. There was plenty of room there for a third line on the outside, not in between the 2 rows that were there.
Checking up for.
Yep, that's what I reckon, James. The trouble is these guys think it's a lane wherever they can squeeze through between 2 other cars. Yeah, that's why they go 4 wide sometimes around here. Nah. Yeah. Temptations there, mate, but nah.
Watching the replay, it was net code, but still.
Normally that's caused, not all the time, it's normally caused when people just making sudden movements and triggers the net code.
Damn, Tommy, that countertop's working for you.
Towing.
I just hold the holes together on the end. It doesn't just crumble.
Somebody decided that they wanted to make it 3 wide where it should have been 2 wide. Instead of going around
nervous moments for sure.
instead of going around the outside, Dave, they actually decided to go between the outside line and the low line. I was leaving enough room for the guys on the low line moving up and down, in and out. And somebody decided that's where they wanted to be and create the centre line there, and figured that I should have actually been further down the track or further up the track instead of in the middle between the white lines, which is exactly where I was. In between the white lines on the centre lane. And they decided that they wanted to go around the inside of me. Done. Yeah, I know.
1 lap to green.
But naturally,
Catch up.
oh yeah, naturally he said it was my fault because I was all over the place and moving around and all that sort of shit. So, and I told him straight out, that's a load of rubbish. Told him straight out that he was full of crap, so this is him in front of me now.
We have a nice long line here on the inside, guys, so be careful of checkups and watch the restart here.
Nah, I'll wait. It's alright, I'm patient. Yeah, right.
Ah!
That'll make me popular.
There went the death.
We'll see what
Oh,
we'll see what happens during the race. If the chance is there to give him a decent bump or whatever, we'll see. I mean, I'd rather
Going green.
just move on from it.
More knees. Just broke the desk.
I'd rather just move on from it and just race.
See if we get 4
cars
minutes.
Yeah, well, the problem is, being me, he's going to say it was intentional, and yeah, it's going to be a little bit obvious. And then I've got to deal with the post-race fallout, and yeah, just...
Green flag, green flag.
What the...
Need a black flag cleared, please. I did it early, but I did it.
Yeah, the pit road, he didn't pit the first time by, so I think it was close to be the second time by. These are the quickie cautions, that's what it does. Joey probably got one too, right? He pitted there?
Oh, we'll be coming in. 40-second hold though is probably excessive, I believe.
I actually don't know what it is, to be honest.
Yeah, we're pitting in, fellas, so I wouldn't be on the low end.
Not how I do things, mate. I'll take care of it when the opportunity arises. I just don't want to make it look obvious.
Outside. Clear outside. Outside. Hold your line. Clear.
Check it up here, Richard.
Outside. Keep low. Stay low. Clear outside. Car outside. Hold your line. Stay low. Clear outside. Outside. Still there. Down the bottom, 3 wide. Hold your line, hold your line. Down the bottom, 3 wide. Outside, 2 wide. Still there.
Come on, Peg, go get your certificate.
Clear outside. Outside. Stay low.
Get off that wall, boy.
Hold your line. Still there.
You know I like
Hold your
that
line.
third lane.
Clear outside. Outside.
Yeah, just keep that car off that wall, though.
Clear outside. Outside. Still there. Hold your line. Stay low. Keep low. Hold your line. Still there.
Like, it kicked you from
Clear.
position.
Car outside. Hold your line. Still there. Clear.
Yeah, I think you pit second time by without pitting your first time by. And super speedways, they were closed the second time by. It was like quirky yellows. And you probably didn't answer the black flag, so it booted you.
Hold your
And
line.
the two that pitted with you answered the black flag, so they didn't get booted.
Still there. Still there. Clear. Outside.
I don't know if that'll keep you in here or not, though.
Clear. Car outside. Still there. Still there. Still there. Clear. Car outside. Still there. Hold your line. Still there. Keep low. Still there. Hold your line. Clear. Outside. Still there. Clear outside. Car outside. Still there. Still there. Stay low. Still there.
What is speed, Robert?
Completion
Clear.
to lap 20.
Car outside. Stay low. Still there. Clear outside. Outside.
Bit hard to get right up on the bumper of this guy because every time I get real close he starts moving around.
Hold your line. Still there.
Because the guy that took me out's right in front of him. So what I'm hoping
Clear. Car outside.
to get right up on the back of this guy and see what happens.
Stay low.
Oh, this is gonna hurt.
Stay low.
We are 3 wide.
Keep low.
Oh, look at these guys on the inside, will you?
Hold your line.
What
Down the
the...
bottom, 3 wide. Hold your line. Hold your line. Hold your line. Outside. 2 wide. Hold your line.
Yeah,
Stay low.
but every time I try and get close to the Oreo car, he starts moving around everywhere.
Hold your line.
So it makes it a little
Down the
bit
bottom,
difficult.
3 wide. Outside. 2 wide. Stay low. Hold your line. Still there.
Oh, Jesus. Oh, no, that's not him.
About 5 laps of fuel left. Down the bottom. 3 wide.
I thought that was the 24, but it's not.
Clear. outside. Clear.
I think we're just about at the stage. I think he said it was lap 20.
Outside. Hold your line. Stay low. Keep low. Still there.
White flag for stage.
Stay low. Hold your line. Down the bottom, 3 wide. Hold your line. Hold your line. Outside, 2 wide. Down the bottom, 3 wide. Down the bottom, 3 wide. Hold your line. Hold your line. Hold your line. Hold your line. Yellow, yellow, yellow. Line up single file. Pit road is closed. Let the pace car by. Let the pace car by.
I'm gonna check up here because the pass car's gotta go past me.
Let the 500, 10, car by. Let the pace car by. Let the 500, 10, car by.
Wow.
Here she comes.
What a shame that I'm 2 or 3 laps down, because that, I was really, really enjoying that. Oh, look
The
at
road
these.
is now open. Let the
If
pace
you don't
car
let the
by.
pace car by and you pit, you'll get a black flag, so everyone just needs to wait.
Come on by, 23.
There we go. That sorted it out. Yeah, well,
You
mate,
gotta pass me.
you never know. But I'm going to have to pit with everybody else.
Extra
'Cause
30. Ja, let the 500, 10, car by.
Before you gotta pass me.
pit lane's open, so I'm going to have to pit. I've only got 2 laps of fuel. I don't want to run the risk of
Extra 500, 10, ja.
missing the pit window.
Pasta 9, ja.
I gotta pass you, 42.
Pit box in 10. 5, 3, 2, 1. Right here.
Right. Woo! I left the friggin' tyres on.
Alright, we're done. Get going, get going. Line up single file.
Yeah, no, I was happy with the way I was driving. That was really good. I was in a fantastic position. It's just a shame I was 2 or 3 laps down. So that's the only thing that kept running through my mind, was that everybody around me was, you know, at least a couple of laps up, if not more. So, oh, I'm back into the top 20 now. Jesus. So, got 74 laps to try and get back on the lead lap and do something about it.
Catch 48,
No good stressing over it. I mean, it happened, and I did what I had to do to sort the car out, get it back on the track, and you know, I've told him what I think of his bullshit opinion, so put it behind me. Look forward for this next 74 or 73 laps. Obviously, I'm not the only one a lap or two down. Joey Hickox is right behind me, so maybe there is no lucky dog because I didn't see anybody get it.
1 lap till we go green. Line up on the outside. Let the 18 car by.
That's the guy that came together with me. Okay. I know where he is now. 18 car by. Oh, come on. Thank you. Yeah, I know. I expected it. It was only a matter of when. I just wasn't expecting that when we went 3 wide, he was going to go between me and the inside line since I was in the centre lane. So I just didn't expect that that's where he was going to go until I saw him in the rear view mirror and I thought, what's he doing? And then bang. So, yeah. Long way to go. Yeah, I know, Edward, but that's okay. Long way to go. If I could try and keep it clean and just fight my way back. If there's a caution shortly, then I'm laughing because I can stay out. I'm not going to pit if I don't need to pit. There's another, I think about 19 or
Get ready, going green.
19 to 25 laps, somewhere around 40, 45, he's doing another stage caution, so we'll see how we go. What have I got?
8 cars in.
18 laps, so I'm not going to make it to the next stage anyway, so I'll see how it goes, but I think I'm basically going to need a couple of cautions with these guys crashing into one another, but behind me would be good.
Car inside. Keep high. Clear, clear. Car outside. Still there. Keep low. Clear outside. Outside. Still there. Keep low. Keep low. Hold your line. Down the bottom, 3 wide. Outside, 2 wide. Hold your line. Down the bottom, 3 wide. Hold your line, hold your line.
Outside, 2 wide.
Clear outside. Car outside. Hold your line. Hold your line. Down the bottom, 3 wide. Hold your line, hold your line.
Outside, 2 wide.
Keep low. Still there. Stay low. Stay low. Clear outside. Outside. Clear. Outside. Keep low.
Awful hard to hold it steady when everybody around me's moving left and right, especially the guy in front.
Still there. Clear outside.
It's a psychological thing. I mean, you tend to move with them when you see them do it.
Car outside. Still there.
Even trying to drive by the yellow line
Still
and
there.
just follow that, you've still got cars going left and right around you, and
Stay low.
very
Stay low.
easy to fall into that trap and follow what they're doing.
Still there. Down the bottom, 3 wide. Hold your line.
Oh, whoa, 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 Jesus.
Clear outside. Car outside. Hold your line. Still there. Hold your line. Clear. Outside.
Yeah, I know.
Still there. Clear outside.
I'm also watching for somebody wanting to try and squeeze in where there's barely enough room for a car, so
Clear.
like that, like just what went on in front of this guy. Come on, if you're going to take each other out, get on with it.
Stay there all the way.
So why do they need to be 3 wide? Yeah, but what I'm looking at from here, there are 3 cars in the middle lane. And then there's like 5 or 6 or something on the third line. Well, why aren't they working with the 3 cars on their own in the middle lane to pass the guys on the inside lane? Instead of just trying to be the hero and get in front, you know, with 65 laps to go, I would have thought it would have been better for that outside line to be working with the middle line and just have 2 lanes and be 2 wide with such a long way to go, instead of just trying to, you know, prove who's got the bigger cock, you know what I mean? Because it's just a pissing contest at the moment. Well, they were there first, that's the problem. The outside line was created when the guy sitting 4 cars back on the outside line decided he wanted to be on the outside line. So
Come on, Donald.
After you go, I want to go back. I want to go back.
Outside.
Yes, sir.
Clear.
Yeah, well, that could be it too. Oh. I couldn't even tell where he was going then. For just a brief second, I thought he was going to pit. Who's behind me? Right. I'm thinking I'm going to pit early. And then I can stay out for the control caution, which is about 10 laps away. 10. Well, it depends whether it's on 40 or 45. But either way, I'm not going to make it to the control lap, the control caution on the fuel I've got. Oh.
Outside. Keep low. Hold your line. Clear outside. Car inside.
I'm setting myself up to pit.
P5. P5. Still there. Still there. P5. Clear inside. Car inside. Stay high. Still there. Clear, clear. Looks like you got about 5 laps left of fuel.
I'm going to gamble that if I pit early, I could stay out on the control caution, which is anywhere between 6 and 11 laps away. Ah, look out. Jesus. No yellow. Okay. That's strange. There's no yellow. Okay. That's weird. Considering he speared straight back across the track again. Yeah, and I'm counting on a caution. Hopefully 8 to 10 laps after the control caution. So we'll see how it goes. With 3 laps to go.
Do you want the clear, bud?
I'm waiting to
Yeah,
see
bad.
if they blink first.
Yeah, I'll catch you. That's why I didn't mess anybody else up on that.
It's all good, bud. I saved it.
Well, they're still not going in. That's strange.
We're running low on fuel. You might not make it to the end.
Next time around, I'm going to have to pit. I've got no choice. One 3-1 pitting. Yeah, that's what Radeon was waiting for as well, I think.
Pit box in 10,
That was white flag for stage.
5, 3, 2, 1. Right here.
This is white flag.
Yes, sir. This is white flag.
All clear. Punch it. Yellow flag is out. Line up single file. Pit road is closed.
Jet stop 18. Car.
We're going to have to let the pace car by.
We'll see how that works
Hold
out.
on, big time here, guys. Not even in turn one yet. They're telling you to catch the pace car, let it by.
That's like doing that.
Zach, what's it telling you to do?
It's telling me to catch the 31. Yeah, I did.
Yeah. I think we gotta catch the pace car. Because it's not catching up to us. So it's driving slow. Yeah, because pit road's closed. We gotta catch it. It's in the middle of the backstretch.
Yeah, I'm just trying to save as much as I can. Pretty close right now.
Right car. Jet stop 18. Car.
Oh, everyone just go by him. Because he's probably not gonna make it to pit road. We're gonna have a lot of cars here that are running out of gas and coasting, so if you have the fuel, just go catch the pace car and pit. We'll clear the penalties.
Yeah,
I don't know, Robert, buddy. I mean, I got penalized for coming in wrong. Why are they getting a free pass?
What do you mean there's no free pass right here? You pass?
Jet stop 7, 8, cha. Jet stop 900, 6, cha. Left 900, 6.
Can you give me a
car by.
Neo L on that fuel?
Pit road is now open.
Where the fuck is he?
I got that black flag you were talking about.
Yeah, I need yellow, black clear as well.
Jet
I
stop
need a
7,
black clear
cha.
too. Pass them before. Sitting.
Can I get a black clear, please? Yeah, black clear, please.
Cha 30. Got the lucky dog. Let them pass on the outside. Pass 9. Cha.
Yeah, just give me a minute here, guys.
Go past in 22.
Alright, I'll ready my tip off. Have a black flag cleared, Robert.
Whew. It's got to have me on the outside, but yeah, well, again.
One lap till we go green. Line up on the outside. Left 18, car by. Left 7, car
Give me
by.
that paint back. I'll fix that board for you. Your pit's on.
Yeah,
Waiting for 7.
it's ton sticking out on it.
Whatever you want, man. If you give me the paint, I'll fix it for you. I can fix it.
Waiting for the 7 car. Thank you. Right.
Is that cone under your car? There it is. I thought that cone was under the 29.
Get ready, going green. pace car is in.
Oh, don't do that. Well, there's the bloody
Green flag.
24 again, yeah.
Inside. Stay high. Clear, clear.
Did he give anyone a lucky dog tag? Yeah, I received it.
Get him.
Outside.
Bloody hell.
Keep low. Down the bottom, 3 wide. Hold your line, hold your line. Hold your line. Outside, 2 wide. Clear.
Joey, you were in front of the leader when the caution came out, right?
You're racing the car in front.
Yeah, they told me to get mine back. Then I had to pit for fuel and it pushed me back here, so it is what it is. Too late now.
Clear.
I'm just trying to figure out why he didn't wait me around since you were ahead of the leader and give me a lot back.
Still there.
You should have been able to give it back.
Still there.
Oh, Cody.
Still there.
That was a bad idea.
Still there.
Go get your lap back the hard way, buddy.
Stay low. Clear outside.
Yes, sir. That's the plan. Thank you for the push, sir.
Car outside. Keep low. Clear. Outside.
Don't do it, don't do it. Jesus Christ, Andrew.
Still there.
Fuck, these guys must be confident they had enough room.
Hold your line. Outside. 2 wide. Clear. Outside. Keep low. Stay low. Stay low. Clear. Car outside. Still there. Down the bottom, 3 wide. Hold your line. Outside, 2 wide. Keep low. Keep low. Clear.
Whoa!
Car outside. Down the bottom, 3 wide. Outside, 2 wide. Clear outside. Outside. Clear outside.
Fuck.
Yellow flag is out. Line up single file. The road is closed. Jet stop 0-8.
Man,
Stop.
Steve, I'm glad that I knew you were going to drive her right back on the track.
Yeah, I was trying not to, but couldn't bloody hold the thing off, mate. I was trying to keep it below the yellow.
Pass about 30.
Oh no, I got touched up from behind and was out of control. Sorry about that.
Glad I was in the way for that one.
I don't know how much damage there is.
Pass about 900. 6. Chop.
Pace car's on the back stretch.
I must have gotten tapped up the arse or something because suddenly it just felt like it
You're in a
slingshotted
closed
forward.
pit. You have to stay at the end of the longest pacing line. 5.
Joey, in trying to keep things in all fairness, I'm going to give you a waiver on here since I fucked you on the last one.
Right here.
Oh, no problem if somebody was actually bumped after me, don't get me wrong. It's just I wasn't expecting it and I was concentrating on the guy in front and all of a sudden I just slingshotted forward at a great rate of knots.
Thank you, Robert.
Bloody hell.
Yeah, let me know. Pit. I'm assuming pit road's open for you here, so pit here, or if you're gonna pit, and then let me know when you come off pit road, and I'll wave you around it.
Alright, 10-4, yeah, I'll spit in here.
No, too late now.
Okay, go.
Somebody was obviously giving me a push, but I just
Line
wasn't.
up single file. Let the 9 car by. You
Uh,
exited the closed pit. You have to stay at the end of the longest spacing line.
yeah, well, it doesn't matter
Good
anyway.
job. Let them pass on the outside.
Let the 9 car by. Let the 31 car by.
Lucky Dog's gonna be going high. Thank you again, Robert.
Take that coming, pick that coming back up.
Yes, sir. I think it didn't give it to you because everyone was running out. You know, that all fucked up. The running order did.
Ih, bateu lá de som.
Wait for the field to go by. Slow down even more. Obviously somebody was just bumped after me because I didn't feel a hit. It just suddenly just slingshotted forward. And I, you know, just wasn't ready for it. Didn't even know somebody was that close. Too busy concentrating
Let the 30 car by.
on the guy in front of me, and I just all of a sudden just slingshotted.
1 lap to green.
So,
Line up on the inside. Let the 906 car by.
well, I'll let everybody by if the bloody they come. I mean, I'm gonna have to slow right down almost to nothing. I'm getting the shits with this, I really am. Oh, come on, where the fuck are they? Yeah, well, stiff shit. I mean, you know, I made a boo-boo. I entered a closed pit, and I just, yeah, wasn't thinking straight, so now I'm paying the fucking price for it.
$131, you just cruising?
I'm actually waiting for the field because I'm supposed to be letting everybody go past me.
Oh, okay, just checking.
That's why I'm trying to keep moving. I don't want to screw up the restart, but I'm also supposed to let the whole field go by. Here they come. Let them go by before I cross the line, or I'm going to get... yeah, drop to end. That's okay.
Get ready, going green. Pasta 70. 8. Cha. Pasta 2. Cha. Pace car is in. Pasta 0. 8. Cha. Pasta 7. Cha.
Tell me that 131 by.
Yeah, thanks, guys.
See where we are.
Green flag. Green flag.
Black flag.
Outside. Hold your line. Hold your line. Hold your line. Stay low. Still there. Clear.
Must be carrying a lot of damage. I mean, I'm absolutely flat to the floor and I'm just not making an impression. Slowly dropping off. Gone, baby.
Check, check, check.
Yellow flag is out. Line up single
So
file.
far, Joe.
The road is closed.
Off the pipe car. Catch up 94. Job.
Lucky dog candidate.
Race car middle of the back.
Let me see. A joke. Well, Paddy and Sean on their way back home from the pub one night. They decide to actually cut through a vacant block between two buildings.
Catch up 94. Job.
As they're heading through, Paddy trips over this clump of shit in the grass. They stop and take a look at what it is and pick it up. It's a Hessian bag. And it's got 3 hand grenades in it. She says, oh. Paddy says,
Got about 5 laps of fuel left.
what are we going to do? Sean says, well, we'll take it down to the local police station. Paddy says, what happens if one blows up while we're on the way down there? And Sean says, well, we'll lie and say there was only 2. And he's pitting. I'm going to keep going.
Let the 94 car by.
Catch the pace car.
Pit road is now open.
You are the lucky dog. Get your left back by passing the field on the outside. Pass the pace car. Catch the 14.
Car, catch the 20. 9.
Car, catch the 40.
8.
Car, catch the
500. 10.
car, catch the 4. Car, catch the
0. 8.
car, catch the
70. 8.
car, catch the
18.
car, catch
What,
the
me telling
906.
jokes
car.
during a caution period or when I'm running behind? The trouble is I don't
94.
Car,
actually know any politically correct jokes, so I'm bound to offend somebody because it's 2022 and everybody gets offended by everything.
Car, catch the
30. 1.
car, catch the 40.
2.
Car,
Hey.
Lucky dog, you'll be held at the end of the longest line. Let the 42 car by.
catch the 42. Car,
Let the 23 car by.
Ah, for fuck's sake. Yeah, me too, mate. Trouble is, you've got to be careful these days. You don't know who's listening and who get offended. I mean, I really don't give a shit myself, but last thing I want's to get somebody watching the stream that, you know, takes offence to some stupid joke and, you know, some stupid harmless joke. And what have I got? Oh, shit. Should have pitted there. Fuck.
1 lap till we go green. Line up on the inside.
Christ.
Catch
Ah.
906.
car,
Yeah. I didn't notice. I thought I had more fuel on that. I can't believe it. That's... No, I'm not worried about jokes. It's just didn't have the fuel up, so I just actually thought I had more fuel. I was expecting to look at it and see that there was like 8 or 9 laps in there, so... I just thought I actually had more fuel, so... It's all good. Can't do much about it.
Now that damn cone's stuck underneath my car.
See if I can slip into pit lane before it closes. It'll probably close before I get there. So I'm going to have to do a lap and then pull in. What have we got? 30 laps to go. So if I stop now, there's probably going to be at least 1 or 2 more caution periods as well. If I stop now, like next time around, because obviously I'm not going to get in there now because the pits are about to close, I'd say. That means if I stop now, I'll need to stop once more before we get to the end, and then that'll be it. All right. Oh, yeah, I've only got to actually come back 2 more laps or something, and about 20 spots there.
Get ready, going green.
That's pretty funny, mate. I wish it was true. I wish I had a shot. It says the pits are still open.
Pace car is in.
Do a lap. I'll do a lap and then pull in next time around. It may cost me a lap, but we'll see what happens with these guys. With any luck, a couple of them will take each other out on the restart. We'll get another caution period. Hopophobia. Righto. Is that even a thing?
Outside. Hold your line. We're almost out of fuel. Might not make it to the end.
Yeah, I know.
Hold your line.
Go next time around.
Hold your line. Clear. Outside. Stay low. Keep low. Keep low.
There's about 1 lap of fuel left.
Clear.
131 pitting this time around.
Outside. Keep low.
Don't forget to pit this lap for more fuel.
Hold your line. Keep low. They're outside. Outside. Still there. They're outside.
Pit box in 10, 5, 3, 2, 1. Right here.
Ah, fucking tyres.
Okay, punch it.
We're too wide right here. Stay up top if you would, please, Steve.
Yeah, I'm about to do that, mate. I was just about to announce it. Thanks.
Appreciate you, man.
Car inside. You're up top. 3 wide. Hold your line. Hold your line.
Inside, 2 wide.
You're up top. 3 wide. Stay high.
Oh,
You're inside.
just not my day, is it? Some days you just... Yeah, if I just could have kept it off the wall, I would have been happier. I don't know, I'm just having a shit run at the moment. These things happen. We all go through it, I suppose, when little things go wrong. Sometimes you make a mistake, sometimes somebody else does. I'm just having one of those runs at the moment. Bad luck and shit. This older blonde, around, I don't know, 50, 55, driving along in a BMW. She's out on the highway, out in the wheat belt. She's ripping down the highway. Just oceans, fields of wheat, oceans of wheat everywhere, as far as you can see. Both sides of the road. Cruising along, happened to look out the window. All of a sudden, she sees this young blonde, about 20, sitting in a rowboat in the middle of this field of wheat, rowing. She says, "What the fuck?" So she pulls over on the side of the road and screams out to her. She says, "What are you doing?" And the young blonde looks back and goes, "I'm in an ocean of wheat and I'm rowing." And the older blonde just stands here and stomps her feet in the ground, looks out at her, said, "It's bitches like you to give the rest of us a bad name, and if I could swim, I'd come out there and kick your ass." Yeah. "24 laps. So, I don't know.
Sorry for you, I'm trying to cool it down some.
Probably 22, 21 maybe. Just depends on how many laps down I am, I suppose. Try to see how many laps down I am, but there's nothing here to actually tell me. Alright, since we're on the topic, yeah, it won't let me. Yeah, yeah, 3 laps, thank you. I figured it was something like that. 3 girls living together. They got like a group house. It's a blonde, a brunette and a redhead. And Saturday night, the usual routine, they'd all go out separately, you know, meet up with some guy or, you know, troll for somebody while they're at the bar, you know, whatever. And the usual routine was, at the end of the night, 2, 3, 4, 5 in the morning, they'd sit together over a cup of coffee and compare notes on how their nights went. And about 5 o'clock one Sunday morning, all 3 of them land home within about 5 or 10 minutes of one another. The blonde's sitting there, and she says, "Oh, I know it's a good night when my hair's all over the place and I've got to completely redo it." The brunette's sitting there, she says, "Well, I know it's a good night when my makeup is completely smeared all over my face." The redhead's just sitting there, not saying a word. Sorry, I know what's coming. The redhead's just sitting there saying, "Hey," not saying a word. The other 2 are just looking at her. They go, "Well." So she stands up, takes her panties off, throws them against the wall, and they stick there. And she says, "Now that's what I call a good night."
Man, I want that big fucker.
I know, me too.
It's so cool.
Hey, lucky dog again.
Race car middle of the back.
Yeah, I know. It's a good joke. It's one of my favourites, that one. 8 laps. I'll get the lucky dog and then I'll pit again. Shouldn't need to. Geez, I'm hammering the fuel. We've got 20 laps. 17. If I pit and fill it up, I should have enough to get home. Yeah, Dave, I see that happening, mate. I'd be happy if I don't need to pit now, I don't have to pit again. So, if I could put enough fuel in it to get home, you never know. I might even manage to at least get back on the lead lap. Who knows? Whoa, 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 whoa. Alright, there we go. Catch the 906, stay behind the 906.
Let the 906 car by.
Catch the
Well,
pace car.
yeah. After what's happened, mate, I'd be happy to just get back on the lead lap and come home somewhere in the top 20. That would actually make it a really good night. So, I mean, not as good as it could have been, but
Pit road is now open.
You are the lucky dog. Get your left back by passing the field on the outside. Pass the pace car.
20 laps left.
oh,
Catch
whooshka.
the 9. Car. Catch the 4. Car.
Yeah, well, it'll count as a win, really, won't it? It'll be a successful night. So,
Catch the 7. Car. Catch the 30. 1. Car. Catch the 18. Car. Catch the 0. 8. Car. Catch the 40. 8. Car. Catch the 40. 2. Car.
so
Hold on, I'm checking.
Catch the 20. 3. Car.
does this put me one lap down now?
I'm just surprised it's all. Thank you.
Catch the 2. Car.
No problem.
Guess we'll find out.
You're the lucky dog. You'll be held at the end of the longest line. Let the 2 car by.
Yep. Yeah, it could still be 2 because I went another one down because I missed a chance to pit and get fuel, so I had to pit under green, so that put me, I think it put me another lap down, so I think I'm still 2 laps down. But what have we got? So about 16, 17 laps to go. I'm going to pit here. Ooh. I'm going to go in and do fuel. Turn these friggin' tyres off. God.
Catch the 2. Car.
I've got to write to iRacing and say, please make fuel and tyres a separate line in the any file. Like disable tyres and just leave fuel on.
Catch the 18. Car.
Let the 90 4 car by.
Pit box in 10. 5. 3.
2,
2.
1.
1.
Ah,
Right here.
optional repairs. Yes, clouded the wall, didn't I? It's alright, let it go, let it go, let it go. 8, 7, 6. Yeah, it's alright. I can catch up.
All clear. Punch it. One lap till we go green. Line up on the inside. Let the 90 4 car by.
So I realize I'm fourth, but it's telling me inside line, stay behind the 99.
Yeah, I have lane choice. I pick bottom.
Yeah, but it's still showing me in fourth. That's what I should be on the outside.
It's because Chris pit right there, so it threw it all off.
I took bottom. I don't know. Kind of jacked up.
It's because Chris pit there, so it threw everything off.
10-4.
Yeah, drop in front of me, Bobby.
pass me in.
Get ready. Going green.
All right. Let's quickly turn those off again.
Pace car is in.
And that should see me through till the end. Probably still 2 laps down.
Green, green, green.
Yeah, so I'm guessing that... Oh shit, changed too early.
Inside. Still there. Hold your line. They're inside.
Yeah, it's on the overlay for you. I don't have that overlay, the standings overlay. I don't have it. I can go to there,
Inside.
but I can't scroll down.
Clear.
I've got to set it up to actually scroll down. Yeah. I have to fix that up later. I'm counting on at least one more caution and that I've got enough fuel on board to get there. So I may end up with a lucky dog again. hoping that drafting Richard like this will help with my fuel economy as well. As long as I got enough to finish the race, I won't have to pit between now and then, obviously. But it depends what happens. I'm pretty much guaranteed getting another caution somewhere in the next 10 or 15 laps. Especially in the last few. So if I can pull another lap back, finish one lap down, and inside the top 20, then that's a pretty decent fight back. Not the happiest of days, but if I could at least claw my way back into some decent points at the championship, then I'll be a bit happier with it. Just let Richard drag me around the circuit for a while and until, well, he'll probably need to pit before I do, I imagine. Well, we've got 10 laps to go. Ooh. Gee, I might be cutting it close.
10 laps to go.
Heavy on fuel. Shit. Well, actually, I'll make it because I'm 2 laps down. So that's 8 to go. So I'll just make it. Oh, yeah, I was right. I should just make it. Across the line, I'll be pretty much on fumes, I think. But I've got no idea how his fuel load is. So, 7 to go.
I'm trying, Mark.
I appreciate it, but I got a little bit of damage. I don't know how much, but picking up with them.
Yeah, me too.
nice to follow somebody that keeps it reasonably steady. Some of the guys in this series, just absolutely shocking. I mean, these cars are difficult at best.
Looks like you got about 5 laps left of fuel.
Well, according to my black box, it says there's 4 laps to go in the race, so I should make it. I suppose we'll find out if it starts to cough and splutter and I've got no acceleration. I guess we'll know why. Yeah.
5 laps to go. Here to go.
Well, this would have to be the.
White flag, 1 to go.
This would have to be. Well, I don't want to speak too soon, but this would have to be the first NASCAR race, especially around a super speedway, where we have a clean finish. 24's out. Oh, well, even better. I've outlasted that prick. Outlast him and hopefully finish ahead of him.
Running low on fuel. We might not make it to the end.
No, only got to get around one more lap.
Good win, Rob. Thanks, Amber.
Thanks for the tow, Richard. Well,
There's the checkered flag. Bring it on home and let's get out of here.
somebody's stuck to the wall. Yeah, I think it's stuck to the bloody driver's seat. A couple of those bloody incidents, like that. Whoever it was that was trying to, I don't know. I didn't feel a bump, so nobody actually hit me in the arse. I still think they were trying to bump draft me. I just wasn't ready for it because I was concentrating on what was going on in front. I didn't feel a bump. All I felt literally was like I hit the nitrous button. It just accelerated. Whooshka. It was just gone. And I went, holy shit. And yeah, I just really wasn't ready for it. And the simple fact is I had to go to the infield because with the sudden burst of speed, but from being pushed forward, I was going to hit the guy in front of me because I wasn't that far behind him. So, you know, It's just a shame I couldn't control it and keep it below the yellow. I would have preferred to do that rather than interfere with anybody else's race, but you get that. You get that. All right. So,
Pit box in 10, 5,
yes.
3, 2, 1. Right here.
Okay, punch it.
Yeah, righto. All right then. Well, that's the first for the day over with, and just taking a look at it. No, it's fairly straight. Yeah, it's straighter than I expected it to be. So, a lot straighter than I expected. So it actually doesn't look too bad. Those couple of little hits against the wall don't look too bad. I know it repaired the optional. They did the optional repairs, but I still expected it to not quite be right. But there you go. All right. Thank you very much for joining me, everyone. Thanks for watching. One more to go today. I've got the Sky Point trucks at Texas tonight, and hopefully, if I can have a decent run like I did at Michigan last week, I'll be happy because I learned a bit out of that. Texas is probably a bit like Michigan on the tyre wear. I overestimated the tyre wear last week at Michigan, and that screwed up my tyre strategy, and that put me a lap down because I ended up having to stay out a lot longer to put the tyre strategy back in sync, and that cost me. I went down a lap or two because I actually stayed out till like lap 69 or 70 on the second set of tyres, whereas I should have really only been halfway through my second set. Instead, the things were ragged. So yeah, you know, I mean, I changed on lap 16 thinking that the tyres needed changing, but that was okay. You know, we learn from these things. So, all right, well, it's a pretty decent fight back. Thanks for your support, guys, throughout that, and keeping me company and watching what was going on. Hopefully we'll, feel free to watch again tonight. The Sky Point trucks at Texas. Got a feeling I'll be racing Xfinity tomorrow night. I think it's at Talladega. And we'll see what happens on Thursday. I think that's Talladega, so I might even end up going into the second split for that one. And we've got Talladega Saturday night with the Weekend Warriors. So it's Talladega week by the looks of it. Just Texas tonight, and I think everything else is Talladega. So thank you very much. I need to get some new jokes ready. Yeah, I know. I know a shitload. I've forgotten more than I can possibly remember, unfortunately. Yeah, there's another hopperism. I've forgotten more than I can remember. But yeah, look, I've known so many jokes over the years, just getting them straight in my head. And there's got to be ones worth telling too. You know, I mean, some of these silly ones, they sound pretty sort of primary school. I don't worry about that stuff. But we'll see how we go. Hopefully I'm too busy driving to tell jokes. That'd be nice. All right. Thanks, everybody. Stay safe. Stay healthy. Be happy. Do what pleases you. And pretty much fuck everyone else.